And I'm not gonna lie to you, I never really used to use my previous iPad, very much at all. It's massive. So as you can see, it is much bigger. So carrying this thing around, it was always like such a process. This one is obviously a little bit smaller, and I love the new keyboard folio. I love the way that I'm able to adjust this. A huge thank you to LastPass for sponsoring this video. I'd worked with them previously on another video, and I am so appreciative because I've actually used LastPass for quite a while. It's one of those things that you don't realize you need until you have it, and then you're not sure how you ever survived without it. So since we're doing it, what's on my iPad, that is one of the first things that I did download on my iPad, because what LastPass is it basically will save all of your passwords and it'll make them all unique passwords. So obviously you don't want to have the same passwords on every single website, but you also don't want to have to remember all of those passwords. It'll auto-generate the usernames and passwords in all of your applications on your iPad, Android, phone, desktop. Because if you're one of those people that has multiple devices and things are everywhere and you don't want to have to remember your passwords, this is absolutely perfect and it's been such a huge lifesaver. So thank you LastPass for sponsoring this video. You guys are amazing, and thank you for being a thing because you've definitely made my life so much less stressful. Like everything about it, I'm just so into it. I've been doing emails. I've actually been writing back to emails because of my iPad. Like I don't like doing email, but just something about this just feels so right. Like just look at it. Okay, well, maybe that's not a very good justification of saying that I like to write back to emails because it says I have 127,000 that I haven't read. It's okay. Welcome to my video. So I guess in today's video, I just wanted to talk about my iPad, how much I'm loving my iPad, and what is on my iPad. Look at that. When I was getting the Apple Pencil, it was like, hey, do you want to add on the free engraving? And I was like, sure. I'm only spending a lot of money for an iPad. I might as well get a free engraving on my pen. Let's get into what's on my iPad. One of the things that I've actually really enjoyed, and it's something that I haven't done in so long, is drawing on the iPad. I never really drew much on the iPad before. I have a background in graphic design, so I used to do a lot of illustration. I used to do a lot of design, typography work. I definitely do way less of that. So I feel like just downloading Procreate was one of those things that it unlocked something that had been missing for a long time. I was like, oh, this is actually really fun. So I've been traveling a little bit the past week. So let me show you some of the things that just connect this. So my drawings aren't really that good. They're just kind of fun. This is, I don't know what we're gonna call this. Let's call this, I don't know. I'm not gonna try to come up with a name for it. This one's seems a little violent. I was having a bad day. So this is how I felt. This one I was actually on a plane coming back from New York, so I'm not really sure, but this was sort of in-flight inspired. This is one that I started last night. I don't know. Procreate is pretty fun. I feel like a lot of people I know use that, and it's something that I've kind of found very easy to use. So if you guys have any other drawing or illustration apps that you guys use, leave those in the comments below. I would love to check those out. So I guess we'll just start with what's on the iPad. We've got my calendar, we've got the camera, we've got the notes app, we've got the settings, and inside of here, this is where just I threw everything that I probably wouldn't actually use. Contacts, FaceTime, clock, maps, home, stocks, news, iTunes Store, books, App Store, TV reminders, find friends, clips, Apple Store, photo booth, keynote, numbers, GarageBand, measure, iTunes, you, voicemail, you get the point. Instagram, like, come on. Can you just freaking like make an Instagram app? Like, what is this?
I'm so excited.
What's up, girl? All right, well, what have I been up to? Why is this freaking
You
sideways?
just got a bath. It's so fluffy. What has happened to your fluffy bod?
Pages for writing, iMovie, Procreate we talked about, Fortnite, Tweetbot, it's another Twitter app, LumaFusion. This is actually something that a lot of you guys recommended to me. This is a video editing app, and I am so excited to try this out. Am I gonna become an iPad vlogger?
This is an iPad Pro video, front-facing camera.
Okay, I see you. All right, well, I'm gonna be spending some time with this application. This is so great. Anyway, Snapchat. Does anybody use Snapchat anymore? LastPass, Adobe Rush. This is also another video editing app. I haven't tried this yet on the iPad, but I feel like a lot of people have said that LumaFusion is basically Final Cut for iOS. So next up, we have IGTV. I'm not even logged in, so why even bother? It's Spotify. You may be like, Justine, aren't you an Apple Music girl? Of course, I am Apple Music when I'm playing music through my HomePods, but it's weird because mostly when I'm on the go, I kind of listen to Spotify. I just feel like I have all my playlists there. My sister and I also have a shared playlist that we add songs to, so I just have never been able to fully let go of Spotify because I actually really love Spotify. It's kind of been like a huge part of my life for such a long time because I was one of the first, I wouldn't say the first, but I was one of the very few people in the United States that had Spotify before it actually came to the United States. So I feel like that's a weird flex, but okay. Ooh, Pandora. I don't know what it is, but like for Pandora, I just refuse to pay for Pandora streaming. I will listen to the ads. I will buy the dumbest things ever, but yet I will refuse to buy Pandora. This is called Plantail. I saw a demo of this. I actually haven't got a chance to use this, but I just downloaded it because I wanted to show it to you guys. It's this app that will basically show you so in depth different types of plants. It's so fascinating. This sunflower, oh my god, oh my gosh, look at this. The seeds are dispersing. Hey Justine, just wondering what you do for fun. Well, I watch Plant AR. So it'll show you the different effects of pH levels, of different temperatures, and it's so realistic. The pH is 14, if the water is high. Sunflower seeds are remarkable. That should say remarkably tough, but I posted a picture of my dog and said he was majestic and spelled majestic wrong, so I can't talk. Let's do the AR plant, because this is what I think is freaking fantastic. I'm gonna put my plant, oh my gosh, look at this. There's a plant. So if you're wondering where my desks went, don't ask questions. I'm redoing my office again. Stem, I can get real up close. Look at that, those little fibers. Hey, can you see all those iPhone XR boxes? Oh my God. Sometimes I question, what's wrong with me? Tap the flower. Oh my God, there's a bee! This is where it gets silly. So I can actually walk, you can't see me because I'm gonna go off camera now. Walk up to this plant and actually get into it. Like, look at this. I'm watching this bee pollinate. And not only can I go around it, so this is where I was filming. This is crazy. I'm so into this. I don't know if you guys know or not, but like I have this weird obsession with bees. Oh, it's telling me to tap on the bee. Oh my God, this is so cool. Wow. I am tripping now, I'm inside. I am inside the flower. So the fact that I am actually doing all of this, like, and screen recording at the same time, it's pretty incredible. Like, this iPad is honestly so incredible. Like, I love this thing so much. It makes me really happy. Anyway, the bee's back. This looks so real that I don't know what's real anymore and what's not. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little look at what's on my iPad. I would love to hear from some of you guys. If you got an iPad, what do you think? Are you loving it? I am loving it. I haven't even watched any movies or content. Like, I didn't even download Netflix yet. Like, I've actually just been working and drawing, and it's been super refreshing. I feel like I have been spending a lot less time watching content, and in my free time, I'm basically just creating content or going outside, and that's been so incredible. Like, I used to watch so much Netflix that I was concerned about my health and well-being. So that has been my 2018 goal, was to not be a lazy turd on the couch. So far, so good. But I'm looking forward to 2019 because I really want to start doing a lot more fitness stuff, which brings me to what I actually used to use this iPad for, was watching fitness videos. I'd always watch a bunch of videos from Cassie. I used to do Brooke Burke body workout, which is one of my favorites. She has a bunch of really cool ones that you can do. And now recently I've started doing Core Power Yoga. So they also have an on-demand app, which I should probably actually download and add that to my iPad. I still feel like I keep finding apps that I haven't downloaded yet. So this is still sort of incomplete, but for the most part, that is what I've been using. Well, I've been rambling enough. I will see you guys later.